Okay, so here is the challenge. We're going to find out which one of these drones has the best return to home for accuracy. What we're going to do is we're going to launch all three of these. We're going to have them all up in the air at the same time. And then what I've done is I have put 3 different location markers out there, 2 cones, and then I have a battery bag out there. The drones will be launched from each one of those positions accordingly, and then we'll get them up in the air. We'll hit the return to home feature, and we will find out which one comes down the most accurate. The first test that we're going to do is with no compass calibration. I've flown these all over within a 30, 40, sometimes 50 mile radius, all over the place, and I have not done any compass calibration. So we're going to try this without any compass calibration. The wind is pretty strong, actually. We're blowing with a breeze of about probably 50 miles an hour plus. I don't know if you can hear that wind, but yeah, it's a little breezy out here, so I'm not sure how the smaller Blade 350 QX3 is going to fare in this wind on a return to home, but we'll find out here in a second. So, all right, let me get these things set up and we'll get ready to launch them. Okay, so they're all set up. They're ready to launch here in a second. We, on the far left, we're going to be launching the Inspire 1 by DJI. That is going to be on the left side of the cone. Battery box in the middle is going to be the Yuneec Q500, and then on the far right with the cone, that is going to be the Blade 350 QX3 with a mast-mounted antenna. So that's the way we're going to launch these. I'll get them up in the air. Remember, no compass calibration, and we'll do the return to home and see who's the most accurate. Okay guys, they're all up there. We're flying. They're all launched. I'm trying to do this by myself, so bear with me as I hit return to home on all 3 of these and see where we're at. Okay, that test is over with, and I'll tell you who won here. It looks like Blade just blew everybody out of the water. The Q500 actually wanted to go into the parking lot, and I had to guide it over to the grass here, so it was definitely taken off from the grass. The Blade 350 untouched. This is the return to home, almost right on the money. It's only like a couple feet away. The Inspire, and it looks like here's the cone where I launched it from, and that's where she landed over there. So not too bad considering. All of them actually, they're within recovery mode. So there you go, guys. That's with no compass calibration. Okay, next video we're going to launch all 3 of these. I just did a compass calibration on all 3. We're going to get these up and do a return to home and see if that made any improvement. Here we go. Okay, first one up is the Inspire 1. Let's see how she does. I hit the return to home, and let's see how far she is. There's the mark. Not bad. Not bad. A little bit off. Not bad at all. All right, let's go to the Q500, which is next. Okay, Q500. There she is. She's up there. We're going to do the return to home, and let's see what happens. It's really getting windy out here, so let's give her a shot. All right, return to home activated. Sorry for the bumpy video. I'm trying to do this all by myself. It's a little bit difficult. And you can see the blade is still up there. I'm just letting it hover. So here's the Q. That's where her launch point is. Q500, touchdown, and it's blowing pretty good, but that's not too bad. A little bit off the mark. All right, let's give the Blade a try. Okay, finally, last but not least, we got the 350 QX3. Here we go. Return to home.
Return home.
Let's see, I can't even see this in my monitor here. Wow, pretty impressive. I had to take it over and bring it back up because she was going to land right on top of that Q500, so I had to stop her. I just realized that, but just in case you're wondering, it would have landed right there, right on top of that Q500. That's exactly where she wanted to go. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. Okay, now that we're out of the wind, I had to kind of hurry and get out of there. I was taking up too much space there for the soccer players. So The winner is the Blade 350 QX3. I guess moving that antenna away from that body really made a difference, because that thing was almost spot on, even in that high wind. Coming back home, she was right on the money. The Inspire was probably the next one that was really close. Granted, the winds were pretty high, so just my own personal take, I think that maybe the high winds on the larger frame quads might have just caught too much and it was pushing it, because we had some pretty good gusts going on. The Yuneec Q500, the first time before the compass calibration, she was off track. She actually wanted to land in the parking lot, but the wind was pushing it pretty good, and I had to intervene there and guide it into the grassy area, as you saw. After the compass calibration, she came down very close to where she took off. That was a pretty good improvement. So do I think that the compass calibration is important? Yes, obviously. From what we just saw here, I would like to go out there and do this test in a calm day and see if there's any difference in results. But just from what we've seen in those rotten conditions, the Blade 350 QX3 came back the most accurate from her launch point. The Inspire, as usual, did great, and after the compass calibration she came down a little bit closer, but all in all she's pretty accurate. The Yuneec, I've used the return to home feature several times on that thing, with and without compass calibration, and it's been almost spot on. So today was probably one of the worst accuracy tests for it. I still contribute that to the wind, my own personal opinion. But there you go. Just thought I'd go out there for a quick run and get you guys a shot about how close these things come down from their launch point. And once you know it, we end up doing it in high winds. So thanks for watching.